The Mini, a couple days after I've gotten it. Just kind of cleaned it up. Nothing too crazy yet. I do plan on doing today. I'm gonna be cleaning up these headlights. I don't know if you can see it, but they're like yellowed. And I'll probably end up cleaning up some of these chips. Some touch-up paint. And I might redo these bezels. But this is definitely what's gonna happen today. Let's turn them real quick and buff them out, make them look nice. Maybe some chips action. Maybe redo this grill. Kind of chipping. Nice. That'll look nice and clean. I might get some black ones later on, but for now I'm just gonna clean up the stockings. Other than that, the car's pretty clean. And I will be taking these bad boys to the powder coater. Pick these up off Let Go, offer up, something like that. And they're pretty beat. I don't know if you can see that, but they're pretty beat up, pretty oxidized. But they are cool. I'm going to be taking them to the powder coater, figuring out a color, and then I will be getting some adapters. Go 5 lug from 4 lug. And we'll be putting those Corvette wheels on the Mini. So stay tuned for that action. Other than that, we're off to the powder coaters. I'll see if I can get some footage of the colors and stuff that they have. And then I'll be back and do the headlights. So I just dropped the wheels off at the powder coater. Kind of undecided on the color, so I don't want to give anything away. But it might be kind of loud. We'll see what happens. I gotta make a decision within a few days. In the meantime, I'm gonna do something about these here headlights. They're pretty hazed. A lot of road chips and stuff. Take a look at this grill. A lot of chips. A lot of chips. Or the trim, grill trim, whatever you want to call it. A lot of chips on the hood. I'm going to try to touch all this stuff up nice as best I can. There's a little rust too. I'm going to try to take care of some of this rust. I'll pop these headlights out. Show you how I do that. Alright, so here are the headlights. And I know that you're supposed to take this bolt nut off. And there should be 2 more. I think there's just one back here and another one back there. So there's 2 in the back, 1 in the front. Unfortunately, to get this off, I need to take this, I'm pretty sure this is a ballast for the HIDs or whatever you want to call it on this car. And then I think there's 1 plug, and this whole assembly should pop right out. And that's the only way, I think, to get this bezel off. I don't know if I see there's like little clips in here, but it's hard to pop the bezel off from the outside, from what I've researched. Alright, so the ballast, we'll take the 2 T20 Torx screws off the ballast. It's kind of pivots down on this hinge, which is kind of cool. And then this one, these are 10mm bolt nuts. And this one had a little issue, I think because it's so rusted, but it ended up coming off the housing instead. Whatever, I'll figure it out once I get the headlight out. The other 2 came off pretty easily in the back. And then you just undo this push clip, squeeze clip. Just kind of pinch it with some pliers and pull it out the hole. Same thing with the plug, you just squeeze that and pull down. And this headlight should come out. So there it is. Okay, in classic fashion, nothing is as easy as it seems. I forgot. These have pop-up squirters. So in order to get the bezel off, you need to take this cap off the squirter. It's kind of a SOB. What you have to do is you kind of have to grab it from underneath the little arm and kind of push up. If I can do this, there's a little arm here for the squirter motor, and it pops open. So you can't get the headlight out because of this, and I don't want to disconnect the hose for the squirter fluid and all that nonsense, so I'm thinking, let me just take the cap off from here. What you have to do is you have to grab that arm, push up on it, and then while this thing's kind of sticking out, there's these two tabs on the side of that round thing, the little squirter itself. There's like a tab on this side, and there's a tab on the other side, but I kind of broke it. So this arm comes up. It's kind of stiff, you have to like manhandle it. Anyways, so it's on there like that. Stick like a flathead screwdriver in there and push in on the tab on each one while you're pulling on it, and then it'll release. Take the cap off, take the bezel off, and that took me about, I don't know man, 20 minutes to do that, to figure that out. Like I said, I did break one of the tabs on this side. This tab is still here, so hopefully that'll be enough to hold this thing on when I go to put it back on. But yeah, classic BMW fashion. Nothing is easy on these cars. So if you got squirters, get ready to mess with this thing.